What's up, friends? Welcome back. You know it, to Heal You, the place where there is intentional, growth is always personal, joy is just right there for you to enjoy always. I'm your host, Shai, and yep, I'm still riding on the countdown to my birthday, feeling all the good energy, soaking in the love, and working intentionally to be present for every moment that brings a little more light. Well, today I am recording on July 5th, and today is a very special day for me. I am holding on to the continued memories that I have. July 5th will always be a special milestone in my life for multiple reasons. You know, this episode is going to feel like a breath of fresh air. We need it, huh? We're talking about joy. Joy, 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 joy. Not the kind you chase, but the kind you allow. The joy that shows up when you stop striving and start being. You know, the joy that reminds you deserve to be happy, even in the middle of healing, even while figuring it out. Joy. So let's get into it, because this week we're turning up the vibrations and letting happiness find us. And you know, joy isn't earned. It's allowed. I want to start here because I know how easy it is to fall into the trap of thinking joy has to be earned. Like we need to cross off enough tasks, survive enough pain, or accomplish enough goals before we're allowed to feel good. How many can relate to that? As if happiness is something that's reserved for when everything is finally perfect. But is there any such thing as perfect? Joy isn't a reward. It's your birthright. Joy is not something you hustle toward. It's something you choose to open your heart to. Joy lives in small moments. And when you slow down enough to feel them, you realize they were always there. The challenge is you were just moving too fast, too distracted, too burdened to see them. This week, I challenge you to pause long enough to notice the joy that's already around you. Your morning coffee, the thoughts that run through your mind. Or if you're having a morning coffee and hustling, to slow down and take in a sip for a moment. Your favorite playlist. I have a few. They all are titled certain things, but I have a few that helps me remember joy. The way the sun peeks through your window, and shines brightly on your face to remind you that all is well. A friend who texts just to check on you. I don't know about you guys, but those are some of the most spontaneous, on-time moments I receive. And they're usually right on time. Or more than anything, that one memory that still makes you laugh out loud. July 5th. Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember what I was wearing, how my hair was, where I was, and the intro. The funniest intro ever. The rejection of saying no right now, only to come back and say once again, hey, would you like to dance? And that same memory can be the one that makes you cry, but cry happy tears because you experience the moment. And the moment is something that no one can ever take away. It's the memories of joy that you have that you can play back over and over again. That's joy. These aren't small things. We call them joy vibrations. So let them in, let them rise, and let them remind you that you don't have to wait to feel good in no moment or place in life. So let's talk about what it means to let happiness find you. It seems so easy, but it's oh so hard. It's so challenging. Sometimes happiness, friends, isn't loud. It doesn't kick down your door. It whispers. It waits. Happiness shows up in the spaces you've made already. You know, the ones you've cleared of guilt, stress, and the shoulds. Ooh, happiness. Right there. You hear it whispering in your ear, reminding you of all of the accomplishments that you've made. To let happiness find you, we have to stop hiding from it. Ooh. We have to stop thinking that something that seems like it's so real could be impossible. After all, the word impossible means I'm possible. You have to believe happiness belongs to you. You have to own it, to claim it as yours, to understand that happiness is right there, just waiting on you to accept it. Try creating space for happiness to land. Laugh at that meme without overthinking it, trying to figure out what it means. Dance in your mirror because the song hits. Say yes to rest. Say no to the things that drain you. You don't have to go find joy. Joy is right here, waiting to find you. You just have to allow it. And you know, we all have a frequency, a vibe we carry, a thing about us that stands out when people meet us, whether it's your smile, or it's your confidence, or it's your ability to turn heads when you walk into a room. And when you're healing, grieving, or just navigating life, it's easy to default to survival mode. Survival mode, friends, you know, the mode and your true frequency are not the same. They're different. Survival mode is reactive. It's the energy of just making it through, doing exactly what you have to do, pushing through stress, silencing your needs just to get to the next moment in life. It's staying in motion because pausing feels dangerous. That's survival mode. But your frequency, that joy frequency, is proactive. It's present. It's the energy you radiate when you're aligned with your values, when you're living from a place of peace instead of pressure. It's what people feel when you walk into a room grounded, authentic, and whole. It is something awesome to be okay with your joy frequency. And shifting from survival to joy is a gentle recalibration. It doesn't mean you're ignoring the hard stuff. It means you're choosing not to live there. You can have a moment, but you know exactly where your center is, where you feel comfortable. And when your comfort is a joy vibration, you've learned, friends, what it means to live in the moment of joy. It means you believe you're worthy of something more, something lighter, more expansive, and deeply healing. Deeply healing. But what if you could gently shift the dial, turn it just a little bit? Your joy frequency, friends, is already inside of you. It's there. It just might be buried under the weight of getting through the day, but it's there. Tuning into it starts by being aware. What makes you smile without trying? What gives you peace? What lifts your spirit without effort? You don't have to overhaul your life. All you have to do, friends, is tune in. Let your days be filled with tiny, intentional joys. They add up. They build resilience, and they remind us that we're still here. And that alone is worth celebrating. You know, joy is the healer too. And let's not forget, it's a part of our process, the evolution of healing and growth. So many of us focus on the hard work, the digging, the crying, the breakthroughs. And yes, friends, all of those are important. But laughter is too. Laughter is medicine. Peace is a prescription. Joy, real, soul deep joy, it heals. This week, friends, challenge yourself and let joy have a seat at your healing table. I am. Let it dance with your grief, sit beside your peace, and whisper to your inner child. We're okay. We're growing. It's a moment, but let's think about the happy thoughts, the memories. Let's sit in it for a moment, not to wallow, but to just have a moment of peace, a moment of silence, a moment to enjoy exactly who we are and where we are in life. Because, friends, we're still allowed to smile. We're still allowed to have fun. We're still allowed to grow through the healing journey and find joy and peace while we're in it. That joy vibration, friends. Let's carry that energy forward. While your girl is out and getting ready to celebrate July 11th, I'm going to remind you, don't miss next week's episode. I think I'm going to change it up a little bit and make it a happy birthday episode dedicated to me. But I want to talk a little bit about some little quick things with my healing journey and how far I've come. Because when I think about it, it hasn't been a year. I'm still grieving. I'm still healing. I'm still working through the process. And my birthdays have always been an important part of how I celebrate it and how I enjoy those that I love. Just a quick snippet, a quick birthday celebration to remind us that joy happens always in the midst of where we are. All we need to do is tap into our healing journey to figure it out. Until next time, friends, have a phenomenal week. Talk to you soon.